Good morning, I'm here with Chris Ngo, also known as Chris Leverage, owner of Leverage Fashion House based out of Orange County, husband, father of 3. Just finished a 20-mile bike ride with Chris. We're transitioning into our 5-mile run that we're gonna do. It's nice and cold out here at Back Bay, but it's a beautiful day to get a run. This guy is crazy, man. Y'all running hella slow, man. When I met him, I knew from day one, I was like, man, this guy's a go-getter. He doesn't make any excuses. He holds himself accountable. He holds other people accountable. And throughout the year with us just training with Chris, he's made me a better man, a better person, and a better athlete. And I respect that from him. He always wants his colleagues to succeed, and he pushes me out of my comfort zone to pursue anything that I believe in and to be great. And this is why he's so successful, man. He's always going after it, and he's a go-getter. Now that we're done with our running and our biking, we're at the Leverage. This is Chris's world, and we're gonna see what he does on a daily day operations. Follow me, guys. All right, Chris, we're here. Let's make this happen. Get it done. Damn, what you got on, Dad? All right, so we're here with the one of one, man. I call him Chris Ngo, the legend. We're at the Leverage, baby. So, you know, we're here in your space, and we want to know a little bit more of what you do on your daily day, your operations, how you started, and if you can give us a quick walkthrough so our subscribers know what you do, brother.
So
and
yeah,
how you got here.
I get here in the morning, and then like I look around the office to see what I need to do. And the first thing I need to do is I need to like sweep the floor, pick up the trash, take out the toilet, clean the toilet, get somebody's lunch, some coffee. No, I'm just joking. So what I do is I'm in the fashion industry. So we're a vertical fashion house. So anything from logistics, manufacturing, production, design, sales, that's what we do. So I'll give you a tour. Come on.
So before that, hold on, I'm gonna cut you off.
Okay.
This guy gets everything started from 4 a.m. That means his fitness is in, takes his kids to school, packs them lunch, and then he starts his operation. So there's a lot going on before we even get here. So
He's lying.
no, bro.
He's lying.
You already know.
I actually start at 5 in the morning. So I start at 5 in the morning. I wake up. I do what I need to do. So I am actually a triathlete. I train for the Ironman. So whether it's cardio and biking, running, swimming, or just like weight training, I get done by 7:30. My wife actually takes the kids to school, but I do get done by the time they leave. So I'm there when we're having breakfast and shit like that too. So I see them off. I get to the office by 8 o'clock, and then I'm done. By the time they're done for school, I'm done, and then I take them to basketball practice.
So he has a lot going on. But give us a walkthrough. We get to know him a little bit better as we ask him questions as we go by.
Yeah. So this is my operations. I own multiple clothing brands. I am licensed with a few other brands, and we do all of their logistics. So right here's where where we fulfill and hold all their inventory. Everything that we make overseas comes here, and as you can see, it's all scanned in, kind of neat. I got my CFO, operations, warehouse manager. Upstairs is my customer service that handles all of our email, phone calls, and all of the good stuff. Over here, these are all the bays where we're shipping out orders. I think one of my brands, big weekend, we shipped out, I don't know, a couple thousand orders, I believe. So that's all going out. Warehouse is closed today because it's super windy. But yeah, they're shipping out all the Richie Lee orders. How
many fashion lines do you guys oversee or you currently are under your belt?
I mean, I think it's without naming all of them, at least 10 plus. So like Embellish, Chris, House of Junior, Lifted Anchors, Richie Lee, Guy Turts Monday, Reference & Co., Pastel. What else do we do? More.
You got Nicest,
NRH. But yeah, that's it. I mean, come here, let's walk down this lane. So like I said, we're vertical. So what vertical means is like we do everything in-house. So from getting the orders, coming in, packing all the orders, getting them shipped out. We also take care of like the other stuff, like taking product shots. So
Right.
a lot of times, a lot of brands will outsource that. We actually do all that here. We actually have a photo studio in the back of our warehouse where we shoot all of our modeled shots as well.
So you have like all in-house,
Yeah, all here. I mean,
all in
Yeah.
one-stop shop.
yeah, one-stop shop, one-stop shop. So as you get closer over here, this is where our photo studio is. We have natural lighting. We have that covered up right now. We had a shot for House Junior a couple of days ago. They did like a little set build here. Product shots for all the brands as well. It's shot here. So let's just say if you're shooting like a hat, a t-shirt, please do not put anything other than what you plan on shooting on this table. Love management. So yeah, what management said. And so this is what I call my back end. So back end is what keeps a company clean. So you could have a lot of good product, you could have a great brand, but if your fulfillment isn't on par, if you're not shipping out orders, making sure your inventory is right, then that's where your business loses a lot of money. So
But getting to know you, I mean, you started from the bottom. You've done everything from, being a designer to shipping, handling, and being here, training you multiple times. And I see how you run your place. So
Yeah.
he knows it all, man.
So we'll walk to, this is the front end. So the front end is what we call like the cool stuff. So this is
cool
where the magic happens. This is our little fantasy factory. So here is where all the brands that we are partnered with, my business partners, my designers, my whole sales team, or everybody's all here. Who's that? For you. Oh, for me? Hell yeah.
What'd you get? Some new shoes.
Probably. So this is where all the brands and all the stuff that we sample comes here, and then once it comes in, then we start, the designers and stuff, they work on either putting together a collection or just overseeing all the samples. So yeah, so this
All
is the
your
mess.
designers here, right?
Yeah, they're all here. Upstairs is our sales team. So I actually come from a sales background. So I used to be a sales rep, and so that's how the industry started. I actually used to go door to door, and just see stores and just sell stuff like, let's just say this rolling rack right here. So this rolling rack, I would actually take this in a garment bag, and I would put it in my car, go to a store and says, hey, can I talk to your buyer, and show them product and sell it off the trunk of my car. We still do that. Every season, my reps actually go to the road. So I have West Coast, Southwest, Northeast, Southeast, and Midwest. We deal with anything from like 700 to 1,000 accounts worldwide. And so a majority of our business is like anything from Azumi's, Tilly's, PacSun, Nuvos, to Features, to Nordstrom's, to I don't know what else is
Ross.
there. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, we actually do sell to Ross. Kohl's, Costco, Victoria's Secret. I don't fucking know. I just made that up.
He has it all, man.
Yeah.
Even the swap me, I see his stuff.
Yeah, so that's them. Let me see here.
And
So this is one of my social media content creator, Johnny. He's shooting
he's a
products.
celebrity, man. This
Yeah.
guy, I know him all the time.
Yeah, he has a lot of fans.
And you got a little vision board. Every time I walk by, you always have something different here on this board.
Yeah,
And,
I mean, it's just people working on stuff. I mean, this is some of the
just
stuff
like
that
a
we're
vision
working on.
stuff.
Oh, no, this one's a
And
good
this-
one. This one's a good one. This is my office, but this is a picture of me and my buddy Denzel. I was actually supposed to be in He Got Game 2. I was supposed to play Jeremy Lin, but that didn't happen. So
You got the,
that's my office, but I actually like sitting here because I like to bug Kayla. Kayla's my production manager. She's awesome, and I get to look at Johnny, and fuck around with Davin every day. Every day, I just boss. So this is Davin. This guy's a real celebrity right here. We need to
Yep.
talk to him.
but you oversee all these guys right here. You got Davin.
I don't really oversee nobody. I just go to
you
the
just show
office.
up.
I just show up, and I just ask Davin, "Do you want coffee?" That's it. Let's show you my favorite part of the whole office. Oh, you're going to Bacanan?
I am, yeah.
I love Bacanan.
I
That
am.
place is so good.
I know this is your favorite space right here. You spent a
Yeah.
lot of time.
Yeah, I spent a lot of
But
time
he
here.
sucks, man. I balled him up one-on-one.
No, he did not.
It was like-
he definitely did not. And so yeah, this
10
is
10-0.
This is my basketball. This is my gym. So when we bought this office, we gutted the whole place out and we built this. I was working out here a lot, and then I just got kind of bored of it. Not really bored of it. I mean, the gym still gets used every single day. I just like leaving the office.
And you can tell that he's big on health and
Yeah.
fitness, and that was one of his biggest. When I met you, it was like we were doing a tour.
Look
That
at
was
that
his
air ball.
biggest vision. He wanted to have a basketball court and a gym.
Yeah.
And we used to train here freaking 3-4 times out of the week. And now we're transitioned to our space, and we're
Yeah.
training there. We go out, run, bike, swim. Like I'm saying, I've learned so much from this guy, but not only in the business world, but in the health and fitness. Like, pushes me out of my comfort zone. Like, we talk about like what's next, and I'm like, yo, you're already doing another Ironman? And he just does them, like he's probably one of the only guys that I know that what he says he does. A lot of the guys that I know, they're gonna say something, they pull back.
It's because I'm
you're a
committed.
concac.
Because I'm committed.
You're committed.
not committed, but yeah, essentially this is pretty much my office.
What stands you guys out? Like, what makes you guys different from any other, competition that you see in your industry that might be around here on the East Coast?
Honestly, I don't know. I mean, there's not a lot of people that have the distro that we have on top of being able to do everything else. Like, I know a bunch of brands and fashion houses and a bunch of guys that could produce product, could sell product, could make product, but being able to make a product, but being able to actually get it to store, it's another thing. Because at the end of the day, you can have the best product in the world, the greatest items, the best material, but if it sits in a warehouse and no one gets it into a store or gets it to the consumer, then what's good? What is it good for?
So do you feel like your marketing is like one of your strongest points, or
yeah,
is it just your name that you build your network?
Our marketing is great, but I feel as if our face-to-face business is great. I've been in the industry for almost 20 plus years. A lot of my reps have a lot of good reputation with the stores they work with. First name basis, they go on trips, and anytime they go on sales trips, they go to dinner with some of these buyers. They're actually friends with these buyers. So it's not like, I always say the same thing, business is done face-to-face.
Correct.
I don't believe in just, I'll send you an email. I believe in the old school way where I'm gonna call you, I'm gonna come see you. When you're in my town, come over, pull up, I'll take you to dinner or whatever it is.
And we've talked about this because we talk about the new millennials, and a lot of people, maybe the new generation coming up in this industry, it's like they don't even take the time to give you a phone call or stop by.
Yeah,
it's
because they're all
everything
weirdos though. It's like,
I think you still do what's needed. It's like, hey, let me take you out to dinner. Let me pick up the phone and call you. I call it the dirty work. Let me stop by your house and chit chat before you even do a business deal. Like, you build that relationship and that trust, I say.
Yeah, I mean, I just think we were raised, we were born in the different era.
Correct.
So we were born in the era before social media. So, you weren't able to slide in a DM if you wanted to talk to a girl, or you wanted to like meet somebody. You'd have to actually approach them at a club, approach them at a party, and actually try to spit game.
No, 100%.
And so, we come from that era where, it's okay to go outside, play until the street lights will go on. You drink water out of a hose. Like, we're different. Our immune system's way better than this one, than this generation. And I just say the same thing. We're just built different. I'm still very, very old school. I'm 42 years old. So like, I don't believe on just like putting all my business on social media. I feel as if now, if you follow me on social media, it's just about family and
your
my
fitness,
health.
your
that's all I
fitness.
care about. I mean,
and that's how we met. Actually, we met through you, Isaac.
Yeah.
The story a little bit. You came in, I met him, we hit it off, and I always say I'm blessed with amazing clients, and he's one of them. Like, I've learned so much. I have so much respect. But this guy's not just a legend here. Basketball court, triathlons, everything, man. Like, everything you touch here, I'm like, even the shoe game, I'm like, dude, what you got on? You always got something different. So he's one of one, I say. And that's why I call him the legend.
Contact.
But still, man, anything exciting that's going on at the moment for you? Anyone that you're working, that you're excited for?
No, I mean, I'm
2024 would...
I mean, we have a bunch of projects clothing-wise. A lot of my partners, they have a lot of cool stuff they're working on. Obviously, Davin with Diet Starts Monday, Richie and all those guys, Reference & Co. Every brand, they're doing cool projects.
And I've seen your companies grow. I mean, since I've been here, like, Diet, is one of the first lines I started following, and Davin just growing.
Yeah, cool collaborations. I know I don't want to talk about which ones yet because I'll let them break that out. I'm a behind the scenes guy. You know, like I tell everybody the same thing. I don't like I said, I don't like dancing in front of all your photo shoots and saying I own this, I own that. I just think that shit's corny. Like
So-
whatever I'm a part of, I'm very low key in terms of what I do. I mean, what I do is whatever you need me to do.
Yeah,
Whether it's
so-
break down a collection or whatever it is, you know, that's what I do.
So growing up, you know, I know you grew up in Santa Ana, Los Alamitos, alumni. Was this something you picture yourself doing?
Oh,
like,
yeah.
Over your like something that you really you're seeing yourself now, 20 years later, actually just running something like this?
The funny thing was I grew up in the garment industry. My mother was a seamstress, and so she was actually a factory worker, like putting together, you know, sewing together collections of denim to skirts, blouses. And so I was around that whole industry as growing up as a kid. And so for me to be in this industry and understanding this is it's not weird, but it's just almost like a full circle. Obviously, my mom being a factory worker, to me, you know, per se, owning the factory or owning the operations, it's cool. You know, like it's something that I learned at a young age, seeing the distribution channels, how a garment is made, how, you know, how people work or how something is actually produced or put together. So I've seen it.
So
from the
you've
jump.
been in the field, in the
Yeah.
industry since you were a child.
Yeah, yeah.
Is there anything else that you will give to this audience, these young entrepreneurs, any type of advice that want to follow your footsteps, and not only in the health fitness, but in the fashion industry as well?
I would say the only thing I would suggest you do is just to show up. I know the funny thing is you always kind of clown about some of your clients not showing up. I mean, whether you have a good day or a bad day, just show up. You know, showing up just means you're trying. You know, I have bad days. I come hungover once in a while, or
Yeah,
I don't
but
want
you
to
show
film.
up.
Yeah, you show up. In the day, you show up. I would rather always hire somebody that's dependable, that shows up, than someone's talented that's not going to show up.
No, 100%, and I appreciate that. So there you have it, guys. We're here with Chris Ngo, also known as Chris Leverage. We're at the Leverage. We got a little walkthrough of what he does on a daily day operations, a little bit about him, how he started, where he's at now. And honestly, guys, I tell you guys, I've been blessed, and he's one of the guys that God actually blessed me, and I've learned so much, not only as an athlete, but as a parent, as a business owner. And the best thing about him, he treats everybody the same. As soon as I walked in the first day, he treats his back end and his front end the same, and I truly respect that from him. And he's never treated me any different than any other person. So make sure you guys subscribe, watch us, follow us, and give him a follow. Thank you.
Cool.